What's good, y'all? It's your boy CrayG, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video. Today I got an interesting one for you guys, and there's two cars that I'm gonna be doing tests on. Now, I've done a video like this before with the 180SX and the S15, trying to figure out what the best engine for those cars are to put down the best lap times. We figured out the best engine for the 180SX and the S15 was actually the 456 horsepower 4-liter V8. And with that engine, I actually achieved a 238 on Sonic with the 180SX, which is pretty damn fast for the 180. So I decided to do this again. And as you can see right now, I got this R32 sitting out here, right? So I'm gonna be doing a new engine test for the R32 and for the R34, because we know these cars are not getting a lot of love right now in the competitive racing scene. I want to try to see if we can make a difference for that. Now, there were first two engines that I went with on both of these cars. There was the VR38, which is the GTR R35 engine. That was the first engine I went with on both of these cars, and the engine that I thought was the fastest initially. And then I went with the forged RB, the forged 2.6 liter V6, the RB26, of course, legendary engine, which happened to be faster than the VR38. I have found a new engine thanks to my amazing comment section. You guys have been amazing with dropping your build ideas on me and trying to let me know what would be better for this car and what stats would be better for this car, and I just really appreciate you guys for all the help and the support you guys give me. So I have to dive through my comments and try to figure out which comment it was specifically, but someone told me to try this engine for the R34. So I put it in the R34, and then I realized the R32 has always been faster than the R34 because it's lighter. Even if they have the same engine, it's lighter, it's a smaller car, so it's, you know, three times faster than the R34. So I'm like, you know what? Why not let me put this same engine that they told me to put in the R34, let me drop it in the R32 and see how we do. So I'm gonna go hit a race. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna be a little rusty, so it might take me a couple laps to get it right, you know what I mean? But we're gonna try this out. We can see how we do. I really didn't even pay attention to the 200 test right there, so I'm not sure how we did, to be honest. I was just focused on how the car looks, man. This is the first wrap I made for the R32 back in the day. If you guys remember my first couple videos on Need for Speed Heat, man, it involved this R32 and this livery that I have on it here, and I decided to go back to it just for old time's sake, man. I really like this wrap. I like the blue. I think it looks really well. Now let me see something real quick. I'm gonna go to my live tuning and just see. All right, so let's put this up a little bit. I kind of want this to slide a little more, but we're gonna put this up a little bit and then turn that down just a notch. So today I found a different kind of workaround for me to be able to play the game. So I had to go to the looking for group section for this game and just join on a random person. And you know, it gets me past the title screen. Woo, shit. I already don't like that first turn, but it's okay. We're gonna try to make up for that. I am running a 5-speed right now. I think the 6-speed would be a little more beneficial, in my opinion. So we'll probably switch to the 6-speed next lap. Oh, woo. All-wheel drive cars, man. All right. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing Sonic, but move, bright ass Lambo. I know you guys are tired of seeing Sonic, man, but I feel like this is just a good test. You know what I'm saying? It's a good test race. That wasn't so bad. I don't have nitrous refill either, so we're just gonna have to kind of wing this, man. Oh, let's see if we can get these turns right. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hey, we're moving. We're moving. Yeah, I think a 6-speed would be a lot better, to be honest. I'd be okay with a 6-speed. Okay, let's see how this turn treats us. Oh my gosh. We didn't even go that far outside the flag and it slowed us down. Okay. We're gonna get a bad time. That's okay though. I switched to the 6-speed, all right? So we're gonna try this again. Okay, this is not bad, actually. It's doing a lot better so far. It's just these turns up here that we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta hit these turns correctly, man. We gotta get it right. We gotta get it right, get it right. Oh no, and we fucked up already. Jesus Christ. What is up with me today, man? I gotta get back to playing this game every day. I might have to e-brake on this turn. I just might, honestly. Yeah, we had to e-brake a little bit, y'all. Oh, okay, hopefully this turn decides not to hold me this time around. Please. Oh. We almost didn't. Oh my, are you what? Oh my God. Okay, so here's the thing. Am I the only one who has noticed this? With certain all-wheel drive vehicles, there's a little bit of a bug in the game when it comes to turning with all-wheel drive vehicles. With certain all-wheel drive vehicles, if you're coming up on a kerner, what the fuck is a kerner? If you're coming up on the corner and you turn your analog stick in whichever direction the corner is forcing you to go, you turn it too early and go back straight and then try to turn it again, your vehicle will straighten out and not turn at all. Am I the only one that has went through this issue? We got a 250. That's horrible just because we fucked up at the end. But I think without that little fuck up, I think we shaved off a good like 5 seconds with that fuck up. All in all, it wasn't a perfect run. We could push for a 240 with this car if we hit this track perfectly. All right, man, so obviously we're not perfect at driving, right? We're not perfect at racing, but the right person was to get behind the wheel of this car, they could definitely crank out a 240, maybe even a 238, just as well as the 180SX. Now, we're gonna pull out this R34, man. This is also an all-wheel drive car, and I have the same engine in here as well. And we're gonna go try this out. We're not gonna take as long this time. Hopefully I'm warmed up a little bit and I can do a better lap. And then I'm gonna come back and show you guys the engine and show you why they're better than the forged RB and the VR38 that people normally go with for these two cars. Man, these cars don't get a lot of love. Well, I can tell you one thing, this car definitely turns better. Woo! It definitely doesn't feel as fucking stiff as the R32. I'll tell you that. We ain't even passed the 200 test. Oh God, it's okay. I don't know what it is with these cars, man. They just cannot touch the competitive scene for some reason, man. I don't get it, you know? I wonder how they come up with certain, you know, like, okay, this car is gonna be faster than this car is gonna outdo this car is not gonna be able to be in the competitive scene. This car, like, do they think about these things or do they just throw stuff in the game and just see what happens? I don't know. I'm not sure. I would believe it to be the second thing, but who knows? Because I mean, honestly, RSR is always OP, so I believe they don't even have a clue. All right, here we go, R34. Let's see what they're doing. I don't even know what gearbox I'm running in this car. Probably 6 speed, yeah. Okay, we're fucking up. Come on, come on, come on. I think we might be getting warmed up a little bit, man. We're doing a little better. Let's see if we're gonna have the e-brake on this turn. Yep, e-brake. Fucking Christ. Honestly, I love driving these cars anyway, man. Even if they're not too heavy in the competitive racing scene for this game, I feel like they're still fun to drive, man. And you still want to find the best performance for all of them, you know? This lap time is gonna be so bad, but you know what? I don't care, man. As long as you can have fun, you know? But I definitely, honestly want to see somebody who's honestly 10 times better racer than I am take both of these cars with this engine that I'm about to show you and try it out, see what kind of times you get. All right, you guys, so the engines that I am running for the R34 and the R32 is in fact the 4.4 liter V8. I have 1,000 horsepower, well 1,085 horsepower, a 2-second 0 to 60 on the R34, 900 pound-feet of max torque, and a top speed of 233 miles per hour. Ultimate plus everything, you know how it goes. Track suspension over here, elite brakes, race tires, elite clutch, 6-speed gearbox, track diff, and I guess these don't really matter too much right now. I'm gonna show you in comparison to those engines why this one is better. I even tried another engine. So first we have two 4-liter V8s. We have the I believe this is the 300 something, the 395 horsepower V8, which is obviously not better, even though obviously you can see even if we had that pro part as ultimate plus, it still wouldn't, you know, add up, right? And then we have the 456 horsepower 4-liter V8, which is still lacking on power and torque a lot, right? I even tried the 2.9 liter V6. As you can see, way off. Now we're gonna go to the 4.5 liter V8, lacking in torque, right? And then here's the forged RB. That's still, if I was to throw the forged RB on, I would lose 25 horsepower and 63 max torque. It's not a lot, but it's just enough. It's not a lot, but there's still a difference there. You know, there's still a difference. I'm not sure what happened to the VR38s that I had in here, but I'm gonna put this on just for purposes to show you guys. This is the VR38 right here, and we're gonna mod this all the way up just so I can show you guys that it still doesn't really compete too well with the 4.4 liter V8. Because if this engine is slower than the Forest RB, of course it's gonna be slower than the 4.4 liter V8. All right, so we got this engine maxed out now. We have the VR38 on. So if I go back to my inventory and I compare this to the 4.4 liter V8, as you can see, our stats do jump up. We get a jump in everything: acceleration, high speed, and power as well. So this engine is obviously better. And it's the same thing for the R32. If I pull out the R32 and show you, I have the 4.4 liter V8 here as well. In my inventory, I can compare this to the 4 liter V8 and it's way off. This 4 liter V8 is way off. The 2.9 liter V6 as well. The VR38, honestly, we take a dip in stats. 4.5 liter V8, we take a dip in torque a lot. And then the RB as well, we're losing the same amount. So this very well may be the best engine for the Skylines in this game so far. We don't know if they're gonna add any more engines with any DLCs. That would be dope, honestly, to add more engines with DLCs. That would switch up the playing field a lot, honestly. So I want to see what they have to offer, but these are my stats for the R32, which is obviously a little bit faster than the R34. 8.9 power, 10, 10, and 10. So You guys try it out for yourselves, man, and let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about it. Next video that I'm thinking about doing, man, is taking a muscle car, building it up, and just hitting some laps, man, because muscle cars need love too, and they need to be in the competitive scene just as much as these tuners do, and more cars that are in the game that have the potential to be in the competitive scene. So appreciate you guys for watching once again, man, and I'll catch you in the next video.